Hey there everyone, welcome back to the Indus Trader YouTube channel. In this video, we're gonna do Nifty, Bank Nifty and Fin Nifty prediction and analysis for next week. And in this video, along with this, we're gonna to also cover some of the news events as well as we're gonna to cover some key events to watch out for the next week. So without wasting any time, let's get started. And by the way, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe the channel and turn on the notifications. And coming to this particular video, in this week, I going to cover up like some of the events which happened that are key for the opening of the market. That's the reason we're going to discuss that first. Thereafter, we're going to see some more concerns which are dragging the markets. Thereafter, we see some events of our domestic market, and thereafter we will go to the intraday levels. So now let's start with the news. So if you see, there are a lot of buzz in the social media as well as in the US market that market may go to shut down their updates. So why they are going to shut down and what this, let me give a small introduction for this. Okay, if you know, even in the February 1st we come to our budget, right? On that day, in similar, if for better understanding for beginners, I will say in the simple terms so that everyone can understand. So let's say if you have a budget, so if your family and you are planning to go for some tour this year, so you will plan a budget, right? Like you will allocate all the amount. So let's say if you having some amount, you will allocate that partially, like this is for traveling, this is for food, and this is for activities there, and this is for clothes, or this is for shopping. You divide budget into different allocations. And if you come to your portfolio, even there we do some allocations. And in the similar way, if you see your family on yearly basis, you even do your allocations. In the similar way, the governments also do the budget, like the coming 1 year, the fiscal year, they will plan where should we keep investments, and which sector we should keep more money and which sector we should give less money this year, and which are the departments we should develop, and all these things they allocate the budget for each and every department, or you can also call it as sectors. So this happens. So actually our government is little different procedure, but coming to US, there will be two groups. So both of that Congress and that group should approve that bill, then only the bill will become law. So here initially what happened before 11:45, when the proposal has kept in front of them, if you see 232 members said this bill should not pass, and 198 said this bill should pass. But after 11:45 again, Mr. Biden gave them the time. He said that what is the actual issues for you to pass the bill. So they said, we did not like the Ukraine because you are supporting the Ukraine, and they have also mentioned some more reasons for which they are against for the bill, especially on some schemes and that. I'm not going much detail into that. But thereafter, Mr. Biden have come with an solution. He said, let's give 45 days so that I can solve all your complaints, and I will work on that. But just pass the bill for 45 days. Just pass the bill for 45 days. We will think on it, and we will do and try to solve the solution. So after that, again, they have gone for a poll, and after that, if you see, there is a major difference in the poll. After that, 335 votes have gave for this 45 days funding. So overall, if you see 45 days, so 45 days is enough, or at least we can say for 45 days the government will be open now. So as of now, this discussion is postponed to the 45 days now. So we will discuss once we again come to that. But as of now, is this a negative news? I don't feel so, because 45 days are there, and if both the parties are not accepting, then also there is a possibility in a US government 75% of funds can be directly utilized by the president can take that 75% of funds which they are going for allocations. Remaining 25% will be on hold. So if the bill is not passed, then there are concerns we might have discussed. What are the concerns? Like military people may not get salary, and government employees may not get salary, and lot of government schemes will be tough to handle. See, that's like a, if 25% of your funding what you are expecting is on hold, then it will be little tricky to handle with that 75%, right? If bill not passed, then we would have taken that as little negative, but as of now I feel this news as a positive. So here is the Instagram post of that. I just signed a law to keep the government open for 47 days. Actually, if you see the CNBC, it's give a 45 days, but according to the Instagram post, it's 47 days. And before moving to the second news, if you have not yet joined in our Telegram channel, I highly recommend you to join here, because we share a lot of details here. If you see, and sometimes I need to give you a quick update just like this. If you see, Nifty 50 index resigned this, so for this short updates and quick updates I cannot make the video, right? Because in our trading the time is key component. So this is the quickest intermediate for us. So this is the gateway, you can say, like it is the communication between you and me. So make sure you join in this, the Indus Trader Telegram channel. Link is in the description. Make sure you join. So now let's go to another news. Recently this strike has been negotiated, but still again, if you see, UAE announced a new strike at GM and Ford plants, and again this is going to be recently they have come with a negotiation, but still they're going to start a strike again. So we have to also track this thing, okay? Especially in the auto sectors of US, you have to track this importantly. So in the last video, if you see, we have discussed about some events. So let's see that outcome first. Previous week, and I'm going to previous week, and if you see, Wednesday, Friday, right? But the most important index which I personally said you guys to track is PCE. If you see PCE, personal consumption expenditures, if it's like simple thing, if you see, if in the country a lot of members, if this index is showing the strength, then it means people have the money and they have the purchasing power. So that obviously it is also one of the reason, but by which showing they can hike the interest rates. But if you see, it is under here, right? It is under our expectation, and according to the market expectation, it got the same, and even in the year on year it's like 3.5 and 3.5. So there is no much negative on this. And Chicago PMI is nothing but that is only for the Chicago area, and so we not going to talk much about this. But coming to previous week events which we discussed are neutral as of now, like whatever the market expected, so we got that. Now coming to this week, in fact I can say one event which is most important, that is on October 4th. So now coming to our India, we will start our RBI interest rate decision on October 4th, and it will end on October 6th. And if you see, present 6.5 is the forecast, so even I am expecting this. So let's see, this event is also very key to track. So make sure on Friday you also track this. We are going to get this data on October 6th, that is on our market hours. So very interesting to see there. And coming to auto sales data gonna to start, and obviously tomorrow is the holiday, so we're gonna to see, and almost we will discuss, if possible we will make another video on this. You can just go through and check all the auto sales data in this page, DQ Prime. If you want, comment me below so that I can provide you the link. And coming to technicals, the most important part, the reason why I have gone through all these things, because it's very important you also track that along with our technical levels, which gives you a very clear structure. So now if you see weekly analysis, what happened in the week, if you see what happened in the week, some sort of 3 days is on the little bit type of a consolidation. Thereafter we have seen a fall, and almost on Friday we have seen a inside bar candle. So now as we, even after this much fall, we have discussed the same thing, we will be bullish side until and unless Nifty daily candle closes below 19,432.60. so even I am sticking to the same trade plan for this week as well. Now coming to Bank Nifty is also in the similar condition. It is in our demand zone. So still I am bullish on both the indices. So now coming to Indian wicks. Okay, Indian wicks you have to also track. But as of now, if you see, we have seen a sudden spike and sudden cool off again. On the Thursday we have seen a spike, and Friday we have seen a cooling of wicks. So it's not giving much information now, so but you have to track that. Okay, and coming to the most important things you have to cover along with this news. Okay, the first thing is US dollar index. We want US dollars to just cool down from here. If you see, it's like a 52 weeks high we got break in US dollar. So I want at least it should start cooling off from this high, so that it will be helpful for our bullish moment in Nifty, or we say in our markets. Now coming to crude, if you see crude, it's almost 1% down, but still as much as this dollar index, as well as much as crude comes down, that will be positive for our market. So make sure you track both this along with this US 10 years US market bond yield. Okay, the reason for, if bond yield keeps increasing, then the FIIs will move the money from equity market to the bond yields. Again, we may see a serious selling from them. Already we are experiencing the selling from the FIIs. So now you have to also track these three things, especially it's need not to be necessary for tracking India, but if you track that gives you another edge. Okay, now dollar index, crude, as well as US 10-year bond, along with this already we have seen the clearance, so need not to check the government shutdown things, but you just keep track of this UAW announced new strike, and as well as you keep track of RBI interest rate decisions and auto sales data. If you are trading in auto sector, or like if you have investments in the auto sector, then make sure you also go through this. And now let's talk about intraday level. So yes, we have made length of very little long, but as I said, if we want to cover a lot of things, and I want you guys to comment, like shall I directly say the labels and close the video, or let me also cover this sort of things? Let me know through the comment section. And if you see, our levels respected a lot. If you see, the Thursday we made a video, and if you see, it just opened below, and thereafter it again accepted our range. Again I say, if morning you have taken the trade, one stop loss, but thereafter I have taken this particular trade in the live. So if you have missed the live, then you can watch out this video. I have taken a live, and I have taken entry in the live, and after I have exited somewhere near to here. The reason it's consolidated and made a premium decay, that's the reason my trailing stop loss got hit. But if you see, it covered almost our range. As we daily speak, right, daily we talk about this, like if our range accepts, it's most likely to move to the other side of the range. So this happens, sometimes it will not happen. So that's the reason you make sure you trail your stop loss In the same manner, I have trailed my stop loss. If you want to see how I took the trade and how I trailed my stop loss, make sure you watch this live video. You can watch in fast forward mode. Okay. So now thereafter we have seen a profit booking, and you can see it ended somewhere here. So let me also show you, this is the option which I have taken entry. Okay, I have taken entry at somewhere near to 155.90. You can see pinpoint entry, and thereafter we booked our profits at 219. Actually, we have continuously traded our stop loss, and again suddenly our trailing stop loss hit, and then we exited our position. And this is also in the live, you can also check that. Okay, so now let's see bank nifty. And if you see the bank nifty, it opened gap up and again a small reaction. This is between no trade because it's no levels here, so we might have not took any trade. But if you see, it reached our top of the range, and if you have taken any short trade, you might be have got some profit because we have discussed both the ranges. And thereafter you can see again we got respected to our levels, and thereafter a sell off and closed above our range. So both respected so good. And how you are feeling about these levels, so let me know in the comment sections, and let's discuss about tomorrow's levels. So now let's start with nifty. Okay, so if you see, my range for tomorrow is, my range starts from 19,597 and 19,726 is my range. And if again it opens flat and comes here, then I would take a trade, and I will keep trailing till this zone. And if I get a big candle here, then I will hold, or else like I will try to book at these zones. Okay, now tomorrow you should do scalping in nifty if possible. These are the ranges you can, from these zones you can see, if you are getting bearish confirmations, then you can trade up to this zone, and if you are seeing bullish confirmation from here, you can trade this zone. But actual trade which I am looking for is sustaining above our range. Okay, if it opens flat or little gap down, and if it accepts our zone, and we may see a little correction here, and if it accepts above the zone, then I will be trailing my stop loss till 19,931. So in our trading, according to our levels, make sure you keep your stop loss fixed and keep trailing. That's the one proper way which I do. Sometimes we just keep on rallying the entire rally. Sometimes happens, sometimes trailing stop loss hits, but it's the part and parcel of the game. And hopefully if comes down, then 19,442. But the most important part, I will go short only if 19,553 breaks, and I will keep my targets at 19,444. I will look for this level, but as I said, I will keep trailing my stop loss. But as I always said from last 1 week, I will be looking for long positions only, long signals. I will avoid the short signals. If I feel I should go short, then I will go with half quantity, or mostly I will avoid the short position. That's the reason if you see short side, we have only 2 levels. But if you see long side, I have given some levels where you can trail up to. Okay, now let's discuss about bank nifty. So bank nifty, if you ask me tomorrow which you will choose to trade, then bank nifty looking so good for me. Like I will try to trade in bank nifty, but yes, the obvious thing, I would see in which our levels are getting activated, I will trade in that. But as of now, bank nifty is looking so good for me. And this range is small range for bank nifty, and if below this range there are also some supports here, but I will keep for looking for 44,031. And the best case, the best trade will be above this. Okay, if it sustain above 44,701, this level we are discussing from last week till this week, and if this sustain above this, then I will keep trailing my stop losses till 45,066, but in between there is a important level 44,888, but I will decide there whether I should take the trade or not here. But if I get a trade, I will try to trail till 45,066, but in this case I will book my half quantity. Thereafter I will trail remaining to 45,066. This is my trade plan in bank nifty. And if you see levels, and if I say quickly, above this I will plan my long trades, and below this I will plan my short trades. But as I said, I will give importance to the long trades, and if short, I will go with half of my quantity, or I will keep my trailing stop loss as near as possible. So this is going to be my trade plan in nifty, sorry, bank nifty. Now coming to fin nifty. Yes, because tomorrow holiday day, after tomorrow is bank nifty expiry, so I thought let me also give analysis on fin nifty. So fin nifty, if you see, we are seeing similar type of structure in bank nifty as well as fin nifty. If fin nifty sustains above 19,836, then straightforward I will trade till 20,018. Till that there are a lot of support resistance, you might say, but these are not as much strong. But I will keep trailing. See, if trailing stop loss is it, then I will exit, no issue for that. But the next level which I feel strong is 20,018, and in the similar case I will avoid the trading in between this, because in between this we may see the volatility. In between our ranges I will not trade, but if our ranges cross our short side, I will not go for the trade in the fin nifty, as I already explained you, because we have very small range here. But if sustains above, then we may get a good trade in bank nifty as well as nifty. So these are my trade plans I am looking for. And also I'm going to upload a video tomorrow regarding a important update in our channel. Make sure you don't miss that. For that, make sure you join our Telegram channel. So see you in that video, the tomorrow's video. That's going to be very interesting video. So I say you don't miss that video. See you in that video. Until then, this is Krishna signing off. Jai Hind.
Fearless.